guys, what's up? I'm Rizzo.
I'm Zero.
And I'm DK. On this episode of Anime Reaction, we watched the 4th episode of Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou. Nice.
If you want to check out our reaction to the 4th episode of Danshi Koukousei no Nichijou,
Bam.
bow, hit that link in the description below.
And be sure to give us feedback in the comment section because we love hearing from you.
And as always, if you like what you see, subscribe to Otaku Saga. And don't forget to like and share our videos.
And thanks for watching. So, before the opening credits, we get a scene with, what's his name? Tadakuni. We get a scene with Tadakuni just laying and reading a book. And then the opening credits.
Yeah, that's all. Literally, that's it.
But yeah, so then after the opening credits, we get high school boys and eavesdropping, which Tadakuni sees his two friends at a distance sitting on some stairs, so he decides to sneak up and eavesdrop to see what they're talking about. As it turns out, they're talking about completely random shit, including very dirty things that have
Sex
to
and
be
politics.
censored. Yep. And then politics.
And then a cannon that apparently can shoot projectiles very high, but not high enough to hit asteroids.
Yeah, and then they start walking away, so he decides to confront them. And as it turns out, it's not actually them.
I believe they're actually listed in the credits as fake Tadakuni.
Yeah, fake Tadakuni.
Fake Hidenori.
Fake Hidenori, fake Yoshitake. That's it.
Yeah.
Who are voiced by the same voice actors.
Yep.
They just have
And they make themselves,
scarier looking faces.
they have scarier looking faces, and they make themselves sound funny when the trick is revealed.
It's hilarious.
Yep. Then we get the first part of the cultural festival bit, where we see the student council from the East High all-girls school. Ringo and Ringo is the student council president, and then we get Girl A and Girl B. That's actually how they're listed in the credits. But they all go over to
North High, all boys.
To North High,
school.
all boys school. You know, our character's high school here. They all go over there because the two schools are going to have a joint cultural festival.
Which isn't revealed until later.
But they go over there to meet with the student council from North High.
They open the door and they see,
They think they walk into a Chinese opium den.
right?
Pretty much.
Yeah,
They're
one
playing
guy.
One
One guy has his feet up on the desk, reading a book.
They all have that very scary, rough around the edges, delinquent look to them. And so naturally they know right the fuck out.
Yeah, they run out the door, and then they compose themselves, look back in, and suddenly it's all clean, and the guys are pouring tea, getting ready for their guests.
Because, as said in the reaction, not a person on Earth will clean up a room faster than a man who suddenly has female company coming over.
Total truth.
I think there's only one more that might make him go faster.
Oh,
Parents. You're living by yourself, or you're living with roommates, and parents decide to just show up out of the blue.
So you learn some very interesting hiding places for stuff.
Yes.
We'll go with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically they're so they're greeted into the student council room, and basically the entire time Ringo is having basically a meltdown.
Inferiority complex.
Yeah, she has a major inferiority complex, especially when it comes to high school boys. And basically she acts so strangely that she makes all of the North High Student Council believe that she's worse than
weird.
Yeah, worse than weird.
Insane, really.
Yeah,
And
basically.
then the guy president, who is literally just credited as president, turns around and reveals that they're having a joint cultural festival, and that they're supposed to be working together. So he walks up to Girl B and says, "It'd be a pleasure working with you, President."
Even though Ringo's the president.
Poor Ringo. Always getting shafted, both in the Beatles and in this anime.
Let's see, then we get the Cultural Festival Part 2, which I believe is Ringo and the girls going around with the student council from North High, and they're checking out certain exhibits, one of which is the haunted house.
Class president's haunted house.
Class president's haunted house.
They put a lot of effort into.
Oh yeah, they did.
They really did.
Basically they make a bet that if Ringo can go through without screaming her head off, then she wins. So she forces the two other girls to go in with her, and they go into the haunted house, which is a big mistake.
Well, I actually really like the effects that they used.
I really did.
Oh yeah, no.
If I saw that, I'd be freaked out.
Yeah.
They got really good effects.
First one was a guy with his eyes missing, bleeding.
Yeah, a nice setup to that.
It was Yoshitake.
Yoshitake, yeah. Very nice setup to that jump scare also.
Yep. And then...
the second one was, Tamikaze Sugiya's character. Hidenori. I remember the voice actor a lot more than the character.
Right.
Yeah, that's unusual. But yeah, Hidenori's character, oh, I'm sorry, I'm not quite ready yet. With pulsating guts hanging out. That was impressive.
Indeed.
I probably actually ask I'm like, for real, how do you do that?
Right.
Right.
But then Ringo runs into a few more, guy with his head missing, among others.
Samurai Ghost, a few more cliche ones.
Yeah, and then she sees where the exit is and starts running towards it, pulls aside a curtain, and it's President with his... Literally, the only thing that he's wearing is his underwear, and they're basically around his knees.
The hell was he changing into?
Right?
Probably, maybe a full body costume. I don't know. Or maybe changing out of something.
Well, it got Ringo to scream.
Oh my.
Anyway, so the next part was the third part for the
So cultural festival.
Yeah, cultural festival, which is basically It was
Yoshitake and some random girl kind of taking tickets or running a reception table.
Yeah, they're running a reception table. And basically the entire skit is that she keeps on making up shit.
Yeah, she keeps putting on airs as the subtitles thankfully point out.
She's putting on airs and he totally notices, but he's too polite to say anything.
But eventually he gets tired and
especially after the girl was like, guys, totally putting on airs at the drop of a hat.
Yep, so he
Yep, I'm done with this.
Yep.
So Yoshitake calls in fake Yoshitake.
No, it's not fake Yoshitake, it's the vice president.
So many spiky blonde guys. All right,
Vice president who's like, spiky blonde hair, but his face is just like pure delinquent.
Dude has a better tan than I do.
Dude has a stronger jawline than you do.
Did you switch jobs?
Yeah.
Did you switch
hey,
jobs
can
with
we
me?
switch jobs?
10 minutes later.
I was conceited.
Huh? Then we get the fourth and final part of of the cultural festival, which basically everybody's in the gym and
boring ass play.
There's a play going on, and then later there's going to be a concert from the Light Music Club of East High, and basically the president.
The North High.
How do I want to put it? Yeah, the president of North High.
He sees what Ringo's pulling and calls her out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And in doing so, invokes her wrath.
Yeah, literally pulls him up out of his chair by his collar.
Which starts the entire gymnasium. Basically, just that high school fight fight, 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 fight.
We went from school cultural festival to fight club.
Yeah. So they fight. However, I do have to point out that what's his name? The guy with the hat. Kurosawa. Kurosawa is the real MVP from this particular skit.
This particular episode.
Hey,
Yeah.
could you put up some background music?
Yeah, you want to play some BGM? Yeah, sure, no problem. And the band starts playing.
Friggin' excellent.
And then after Ringo totally puts a chokehold on the president and knocks him the fuck out.
Yeah, President goes wide with a punch. Ringo responds with a guillotine choke. Good night.
And Kurosawa responds, and that was the fight for...
That was the fight between the North High Student Council President and the East High. Up next is the East High Light Music Club.
Basically, he plays it off as it was supposed to happen as a skit.
And of course, the Vice President. Nice.
Pretty much.
Nice save.
Indeed. It really was.
Yeah, Kurosawa is the MVP of this episode.
Yeah. So then after that, we get High School Boys in Counseling, which is basically just Tadakuni
And
is walking home with the girl that he works with, the angry-looking girl with glasses. And...
Nago.
Yeah, Nago. And basically he asks for her advice because he feels that him and his two friends are kind of drifting apart.
Distant, yeah.
And she basically tells him...
Let's go. Talk to him like normal.
Yeah, basically, like, they see the two walking, and, he's like, oh, how should I act? Well, you're not, like...
Where should I go? What should I do? Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
But, she's basically like, well, you're not fighting or anything, so just go up like normal, big pussy.
She actually does bring up a really good point. If you're waiting for an invitation to go say hi to your friends, just go say hi to your friends.
Oh, yeah, holy crap.
Yeah.
I like that one actually like really does hit home a little bit. I spent like a year almost not really talking to anybody because I was waiting for people to invite me. Because I was used to being invited places, and then no one invited me, so I just stayed home playing video games. And then someone told me that. Yeah.
Anyway, the punchline is that it's totally the fake guys again.
Yep.
Who are you guys?
Who are you guys?
That's the end of the main episode. We get another High School's a funky little stinger or skit.
Yeah,
Which is...
So this one's called Humor, which I don't really get. And basically they're all sitting around being like, why won't the high school boys just die? Basically what it comes down to is that they're pissed. Yeah, they're pissed because the high school boys have their own anime.
Meta.
Totally meta. But so one of them's like, oh, we got one living right next door. Why don't we go ask him? And they walk out to the backyard and they start yelling, and it's Kurosawa who comes out and they're yelling, why don't you just go die? Da, da, da. You guys got your own anime. Da, da, da. So he walks back and they're still yelling.
Hey, don't run out on!
And he comes back with a bunch of snacks, mostly chocolates.
Chocolate snacks.
And then he just launches them right over their heads into the backyard. And they're, snacks!
And the third one playing straight man. Are you monkeys at a zoo? Just that little bit, that punchline just had us rolling.
Kurosawa, the real MVP.
Solid relationship advice, by the way.
Indeed.
As in the solid wall that will destroy your relationship.
Yeah. Don't ever do that.
What, throw chocolate?
But if you do, videotape it.
Because that shit's gonna be hilarious.
And post it up on YouTube and link it back to Otaku Saga for the...
Yes, another hilarious episode.
A little more on the surreal side than episodes past, but still funny as hell.
Yeah.
I don't know. I love that that turnaround at the student council the student council room.
Yeah.
I love the fight scene. Oh my god.
That was an alright one. But
I
the
mean,
president,
Wasn't expecting that at all. You know?
Ringo, literally just used the president as a punching bag because the president doesn't hit girls.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, yeah, the morals of the fight aside, I just like the situation. Because, you know, for a second, it just seemed like a normal, you know, school-based slice of life anime. And then it violently reminded you that it totally isn't. So that's why I liked it. And then Kurosawa is just boss. Just the boss this time around.
Indeed. So, yeah, let us know what you thought of the anime, what you thought of our reaction in the comment section below.
Yep, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't.
But that's going to do it for Dating Advice from DK and this episode of Anime Reaction. I'm DK.
Don't trust him.
Don't do it.
See you next time.
Fetch.
Oh, here we go. Are you monkeys at a zoo?
Yeah, you want to really get in trouble, add the word fetch to it.
Damn!
Go ahead and click on my face to go to our most recent Otaku Saga talks.
Click on my face to go to Otaku Saga Gaming, our gaming channel.
And click on the waifu to subscribe to Otaku Saga and check out our new and improved Patreon page.
Throw chocolate at us. We like that too.